Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mountain Lake Journal. I'm Tom Halleck. Manufacturing, construction, and curbside retail are back in business. And now, 2 weeks after entering phase one of the reopening after the statewide shutdown from the coronavirus outbreak, the North Country is getting ready heading into the weekend for phase two. That will include retail stores, hair salons and barbershops, banks, and insurance offices. But in order to get the okay from the state, a regional control group of officials continues to monitor COVID-19 virus testing, tracing, hospitalization, and death rates each day.
We're watching the numbers. We said 2 weeks between phases. That's a rule of thumb. There is no magic or science to that. That's not a hard and fast number. Phase two is more a judgment call of when have the numbers stabilized. To the extent there is an increase, can you explain the increase, or is the increase problematic?
The state will release specific social distancing guidelines and safety protocols for phase two before businesses are permitted to reopen. The city of Plattsburgh this week helped salon owners get ready by handing out PPE.
We need our hairstylists and salon workers to be protected so they don't get infected and then carry the infection on.
Okay? And just tilt your chin down a little bit.
The governor encouraged New Yorkers to remain vigilant and social distancing, wearing masks and facial coverings. More than a third of people who become infected with COVID-19 are asymptomatic or do not show symptoms, according to the CDC. The governor is urging New Yorkers to take advantage of coronavirus test sites, like this drive-through test site in Tupper Lake. Adirondack Health, the medical center in Saranac Lake, has set up mobile COVID-19 test sites throughout the Tri-Lakes region, visiting a different community every day to try to keep meeting the testing numbers needed to keep the region open. Healthcare workers can do both swab tests to see if people are infected with the coronavirus and blood tests to see if they have developed COVID-19 antibodies.
You know, we can perform the tests in the hospital, but for some folks that's not convenient. For other folks, there may still be some residual anxiety about going to a hospital. So if we can perform the test from the comfort of your vehicle and get the same information to inform public health efforts, we think that's a really worthy endeavor here in the Adirondacks.
You can find a list of the mobile test sites on Adirondack Health's website. Governor Cuomo met with President Trump this week to talk about using infrastructure projects to help jumpstart the economy in the wake of the pandemic. Cuomo is backing two major power projects, one that would bring power from western and northern New York downstate, and the long-proposed Champlain-Hudson Power Express, which would carry billions of dollars worth of Canadian hydroelectric power through a buried line along the bottom of Lake Champlain and the Hudson River to metropolitan New York. Hydro-Quebec operates large hydro dams and generators in the northern part of the province and have long sought to sell the power to New York City.
We know they have low-cost hydropower in Canada. Let's run the cable, the transmission lines from Canada to New York City to get that power down here, and let's stop talking and let's start doing. Let's invigorate this whole renewable market.
Power producers in New York like the idea of a new cross-state line, but criticized importing power from Canada, which they say would compete with in-state producers.